I'm Gabriel Morency for Sports Interaction. As the countdown to Super Bowl 46 continues, as a talk show host, I've had some extra time on my hands. I've got to find stories with no NFL football to talk about to discuss on my show. And what I found absolutely positively blew my freaking mind. All right, let's start off with Dave Hodge. He's dropping tweets about Tim Thomas's kids and the KKK because Tim Thomas doesn't want to meet Barack Obama. It's a crazy world we're living in right now. Pat Sajak says that he's smashed on the set of Wheel of Fortune, drinking margaritas with Vanna White in between shooting episodes. We got Demi Moore's getting high on Whippets, and I'm not talking about chocolate-covered marshmallows. Whippets, I haven't even gotten high on Whippets. Come on, Demi, you got a lot of money. Now, if I would have heard a story about Demi Moore being taken to the hospital because her plastic breasts exploded, that I would believe. But getting high on Whippets, really, with empty whipped cream canisters? What the hell's going on in this world? I cannot believe that Chael Sonnen is talking less smack than his opponent, Michael Bisping, and says the reason that Chael Sonnen took testosterone is because he only has one testicle, and there's no way in hell he's going to lose to a fighter with one testicle. Wow. All right, let's get back to reality. See, all that I just gave you, that's enough to get us through to the Super Bowl next weekend. But I'll tell you what, I'm a big fan of all-star games. That's right, I've said it. I don't care who plays in them. I don't vote as far as the players, and I don't really care which player gets the $50,000 bonus for partaking in a professional all-star game, but I do care about making money on all-star games, and I like the Pro Bowl a lot. And it's funny because the Pro Bowl is the most criticized of all the all-star games, but I think it's one of the easiest ones to make money with. Look at the quarterback rotation the NFC is throwing out there. We got Aaron Rodgers, we got Drew Brees, we got Cam Newton. Now, on the other side, we've got Ben Roethlisberger. I don't know why Ben Roethlisberger is there, truth be told. I think because they're out of quarterbacks. Everybody's hurt. I mean, Andy freaking Dalton had a good year with the Bengals, but see a Pro Bowl quarterback, really? Phillip Rivers is banged up as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if Andy Dalton sees a lot of playing time for the AFC in this football game. Now, last year they racked up 96 points combined. The year before they put up 75 on the board. So don't be scared of the high number if you're thinking about betting on the over like I will be. I like the over in this football game. You can't tell me that Rodgers and Brees aren't going to put a couple of touchdowns on the board. Usually what happens in these Pro Bowls, one team usually gets punched in the mouth early. One team will try harder than the other team. Then that other team will come back, and then we got a game. It might be a little bit slow starting at first, but trust me, this game is going to explode. Give me the NFC. I'll lay the points, and give me the over in this football game as well. Now, we got another football game on the board. We got the Senior Bowl. We cashed the ticket last week with the West. This one's a little bit trickier. Now, it's an interesting quarterback matchup here. We got the big prototypical Indy Combine type of scout drooling quarterbacks. Big 6'4" and 6'5" guys. We got Brandon Whedon. Dude's like 62 years old, but you know what? He's a pretty good quarterback with Oklahoma State. We got Ryan Tannehill. Pretty good quarterback with Texas A&M, but he's also an injury and interception-prone quarterback as well. You look at Nick Foles, a big quarterback, but these guys weren't like huge winners now, were they? We got Russell Wilson. We got Kirk Cousins. And we got the winningest quarterback in college football history in Kellen Moore on the North. I will be on the North, but I don't like it as much as I liked the game last week with the West. Now, speaking of all-star games, we got the NHL all-star game. This is an all-star game that I don't like, but we'll also lay it down on. Give us the over. I mean, the last couple of all-star games have been 20-plus goals scored. There's 21 and 22 goals scored. There will be a big boatload of goals scored in this all-star game as well. I don't care what the number is. Sign me up. Give me the over in the all-star game. Give me the over in the Pro Bowl, and give me the NFC as well. Smaller play on the North in the Senior Bowl. Let's wrap it up with some UFC fighting. Now, we got a wicked card. This is a pay-per-view caliber card, but it's free on Fox. And as I stated, it's rare that Sonnen is actually talking less smack than his opponent. Bisping better be careful what he wishes for, because he's going to find himself on his back for 15 minutes time, I believe. And I'm not Chael Sonnen's biggest fan, but the dude is tough as as they come. He's going to ground and pound Bisping. Bisping's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Now, I like Phil Davis. We got Phil Davis and Rashad Evans, two fighters that a lot of people think that actually have a legitimate chance of maybe, just said maybe, beating John Jones. Phil Davis, definitely down the road. Now, Phil Davis was an awesome wrestler at Penn State, but you look at his mixed martial arts skills, and he's still a little bit stiff. He's still a little bit raw. He's got an awkward, very, very big upper body, and the dude is huge, and this guy is the real deal, and he's an amazing athlete. But I just think that Rashad right now is in the prime of his career. I think Rashad really wants to shock the world and get an opportunity and beat John Jones, and he knows he has to beat Phil Davis to do it. I think Rashad's stand-up and striking is just going to be a little bit too much. And don't forget, Rashad was a decent wrestler at Michigan State, so he's not going to be overwhelmed. Yes, Phil Davis has the advantage, but I think Rashad, even if taken down, will be able to deal with the situation, and I think Rashad's stand-up game is going to be too much. Now, it's not often that we talk about the weed man and the cops at the same time, and it's not often that the cops and the weed man get along, but since they're not in the same weight class, I think everything will be fine. We got the Chicago cop, Chicago's finest, and Mike Russo. Man, I wouldn't want this guy pulling me over. Mike Russo, this guy could probably get shot and keep on fighting. He's kind of like Homer Simpson, against Drederick Tatum. Watch Russo fight. You're going to see he's going to get punched like 50 times in the face. He's going to get punched in his big gut, and you'll see like Olaf Nemo's hands going to disappear like into like Russo's Pillsbury Doughboy type of stomach. But when it's all said and done, the law always wins. And Mike Russo is going to get it done. And I believe the Weedman is going to get it done as well. He's in tough against Damian Maia. But when it's all said and done, this dude's the real deal, and he's about to explode on to the scene. I'm seeing some interesting props. Job well done, once again, by the SIA lines makers. You're telling me I can bet on what color Gatorade is going to be dumped on a winning coach after the Super Bowl? Time to get back on the internet and do some research. Other than that, you're on your own. I'm Gabriel Morency for Sports Interaction. May the winners be yours.